Oof. This video is gonna be very hard to make because I love this car, but nothing is perfect. So in this video I'm gonna be saying my top things that I don't like about the Lexus IS250. This is from 2009 year, and yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Now the first thing that I don't like about this Lexus is this rear view mirror. I like it that it's big and it has the auto dimming, but the quality doesn't match with the rest of the car. And also when I play some music with the bass, this mirror shakes more than it should. I mean, if you put it so loud, it's gonna shake to the point that you're not gonna have a clear view at the rear. They could have made this support right here a bit stronger so that it doesn't shake that much. I mean, it is a big, probably more heavy mirror than some of the other cars, but still, I mean, that's one of the things that I don't like about this Lexus. The second thing that I don't like about this car is the overall lack of storage. This car really doesn't have so many little storages. For example, there's no storage right here for maybe sunglasses, and in my particular car there's no storage there as well. And coming down, there's an ashtray that you can use as storage a little bit, but again, it's so limited. And this is the only storage that I can rely on. And as you can see, it's still not that big of a storage. And this is the little cup holder, which again, it's on the smaller side. And the glove box isn't impressive either. So overall, not many places where you can place bigger things in your car. The third thing that I don't like about this car is the transmission. Now, the transmission is very good. I was very skeptical of this transmission, but I ended up really loving it. But there are a few things that I don't like. The first thing is that if you're in manual mode and you are in, let's say, fourth or third, and you want to do a third gear pull, if you put a maximum gas, it's gonna downshift for you and give you the most power, which is nice, it's great. You're going faster, but you know, for fun, you just wanna test the power output and just, you know, to have fun. That can get a little bit annoying. I'll demonstrate to you when I get the chance to do it. I understand why the guys at Lexus did that. I mean, of course, they want to give you maximum power and maximum speed when you're going full throttle. But okay, I'm just gonna try to show you right now. Okay, now I'm in third. If I put full gas right now, look what it's gonna do. Downshift. Now, I'll give it credit. I mean, it downshifts very quickly. The downshifts in this car in manual mode are very, very fast. But yeah, some people want to have a freedom of like a manual transmission and don't want to let the transmission do its job as much. So that's one thing, because there are two things that I don't like about this transmission. So the second little problem that I have with this transmission is in automatic mode when I'm going uphill. Now in automatic mode, this transmission keeps the gears very low. As you can see, right now it's at 1000, okay, fifth gear. Now it's like 1100 RPMs, which is quite low, I mean, for the engine. I know it's a V6 and it's a strong engine, but yeah, that's what they did at the factory, and I can rely on them that it's actually helping with economy. I can understand that. But when there's a hill, this transmission doesn't go into lower gears when it needs to. It can even sometimes bog down because it's going at the hill at like third gear where it should have been like second gear. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate. It's in third gear now. So the hill is coming. See, it's in fourth gear. But believe me, in the more steep hills, the engine can vibrate, like it's gonna shut down. But thankfully, after 2009 year Lexus IS250, you can downshift manually to lower gear, even if your transmission is in automatic mode. So that really helps. Now the fourth thing that I don't like about this car is the placement of the digital clock. I wished the Lexus put it somewhere more upper in this console, because it's way too low. When you're looking at the road, you have to look way down to see it. And again, it's like an afterthought. It's like Lexus made all these buttons and controls, and then it's like they forgot, oh, we also have to put the clock, so they put it there. It's kind of unusual place. Some extra little critique is also these aircon buttons. I often use these two buttons for the fan speed when I want to lower down my aircon in the car, but they are, as you can see, they are so small, and it's kind of tough to find them. I don't know why. It's just something that you have to get used to for a while, and they are the smallest buttons out of all these aircon buttons. Next up are these exhausts. Now they look very cool, and there's two exhausts at the back, which is very awesome. But the small problem is that they are kind of too quiet, especially that it's a V6. You would expect them to bring some of those sweet V6 sounds, but it's still also a luxury car, so I can understand why they went with the more quiet exhausts. And of course, if you want louder, you can just buy them. They're not that expensive. When you accelerate, you can more hear the engine sound, which again isn't that bad. But it would have been just a little bit better if they did a bit louder exhausts for this car. I am back home, and I forgot one little detail that I also don't like about the Lexus, and that is the symbols right here. If you put it in S, which is sport mode, you can shift the gears by yourself. The plus means to shift in a higher gear, and the minus to lower gear. Now my problem is that they put the plus where the minus should be and minus where the plus should be. I'll explain. When you are accelerating, your forces move you backwards. And with forces moving you backwards, it feels natural that you will gonna shift up to next gear by pulling the gear knob backwards. And same goes for braking. The forces make you go forward, and that's why the movement is more natural to shift down by moving it forward. And that just feels natural. So yeah, I just wish they did the opposite for plus and minus, but I so rarely use this gear knob to change gears, because I more enjoy to shift via the paddles on the steering wheel. But yeah, that's all as far as the things that I don't like about this car. I hope I said everything, and maybe I will notice a few more, because I am gonna keep this car for 3+ years. But as for now, these are the few things that I don't like about it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.